Have you ever wondered what it really takes to go from just another hopeful kid in a huge audition line to a global music star? Well, today we're going to get into it. We're tracing the absolutely incredible journey of the P-pop phenomenon BINI, and how two of its members went from a massive talent search all the way to the legendary Coachella stage. Okay, so let's set the scene. The year is 2018. The Star Hunt Academy is holding these giant auditions, and the air is just thick with dreams. And we're not talking about a small group here. We're talking about more than 250 hopefuls, a sea of faces, all wanting that one big break. And somewhere in that crowd were two teenagers, Jhoanna and Mikha. And out of that huge crowd of talent, our story is going to zoom in on just two young women who would become part of something truly historic. It just goes to show you, sometimes the biggest stories really do start in the biggest crowds. And here's the punchline. This is why their story is such a massive deal. BINI smashed through a huge barrier, becoming the very first all-Filipino girl group to perform at Coachella. I mean, that's not just a career highlight, that's a cultural moment. So the real question is, how on earth did they get there? To figure that out, we have to go right back to the beginning. Before the international headlines, before the screaming fans, there were just two girls at an audition with one shared dream. And what's so wild is just how different they were when they started. You've got Jhoanna from Laguna, a total honor student, really into broadcasting, a natural leader type. And then on the other side, you have Mikha from Cebu, a fierce athlete, a volleyball setter, a cheerleader. They were basically from two completely different worlds. And this quote right here, it says it all. This really captures the grind. Mikha, who we now know as this amazing lead dancer, she admitted that back in the boot camp, she felt like she couldn't dance at all. Her skill wasn't just found, it was built, forged through nonstop hard work and pure discipline. It's just an incredible testament to her drive. So that sheer discipline, it became the foundation for everything that came next. Because the Star Hunt Academy was no joke. This was a super intense, multi-year journey designed to build stars from scratch. Just look at this timeline. It shows you this was anything but an overnight success story. They auditioned in 2018, right? But it took 2 full years of intense, nonstop training before they could even debut in 2021. That's a mind-blowing amount of dedication for anyone, especially for teenagers. So what did that training actually look like? Well, try to picture this. 12-hour practice days. This wasn't just a casual after-school thing. This was their life. And they were guided by both top-tier Filipino and Korean coaches. So they were getting this amazing blend of training styles to create something truly world-class. But it went so much deeper than just singing and dancing. The academy was all about holistic development. I mean, yeah, they had vocal and dance coaching, but they also got personality development, and this is so important, mental health coaching. They weren't just building performers, they were building resilient artists who could handle the insane pressures of the industry. And all that hard work, it seriously paid off. After years of grinding away behind the scenes, it was finally time for the world to meet BINI. This next part of their story is all about their explosive rise from trainees to, national icons. Their 2021 debut, Born to Win, was like the spark that lit the fuse. Then you had these viral hits like Lagi and Salamin Salamin that just fanned the flames. But it was the global craze over their song Pantropico that caused a total explosion. That's what really sealed the deal, cementing their status as the nation's girl group. So with the Philippines conquered, they set their sights even higher. And this is where the story gets almost magical. In an interview in February 2024, Jhoanna just kind of put it out there, into the universe. A simple, hopeful phrase, manifesting, hopefully, Coachella. And you know what? The universe was listening. This timeline just maps it all out perfectly. From Jhoanna literally speaking it into existence in February 2024, the path was paved for that huge announcement in September 2025, and then the actual performance in April 2026. It really shows you the power of manifestation, especially when it's backed by years of nonstop work. So what does it mean to be on that stage? Well, on the official lineup, you see the name BINI right there, alongside global superstars like Justin Bieber and Sabrina Carpenter. This slide really puts their achievement into perspective. They have officially arrived on the world stage, no question about it. But this whole journey wasn't just about getting famous. It was about a deep, personal transformation for each and every one of them. So let's take a look back at the people they were and the incredible artists they've become. I mean, this contrast is just wow. The honor student from Laguna, she evolved into the master leader of a group recognized all over the world. And the volleyball player from Cebu, she transformed into this powerhouse lead dancer and rap icon. Their growth has been nothing short of astounding. Think about it. Jhoanna, who was a natural leader from the start, had to learn how to guide a group of her peers, many of whom were older than her, by the way, onto the world's biggest stages. And Mikha, the athlete who felt like she had zero rhythm, dedicated herself so completely that she became a lead dancer. She proved that incredible talent can be built, piece by piece, through sheer force of will. So, if you had to boil their entire story down to just one word, it would have to be this: resilience. It's that toughness, that ability to get knocked down and get right back up, that turned two hopeful trainees into global icons. Which leaves us with this final thought to chew on. The journey of Jhoanna, Mikha, and all of BINI really forces you to ask the question, is superstar talent something you're just born with, or is it something you build day by day through 12-hour practices and a belief that just won't quit? I think their story makes a pretty strong case for the latter. What do you think?